what do Amish people do correctly, right? What a lot of people don't know is Amish people tend to be the healthiest group of people in modern society, right? They don't really suffer from degenerative diseases. They don't really suffer from cancer, Alzheimer's. They have a very low incident rates of any degenerative disease that exists. They actually maintain a lot of their power and strength until old age and a lot of their energy. They actually don't really degenerate that much compared to other people in society. And they actually tend to be quite healthy compared to modern people in society. Now, does that mean you should become Amish? Does that mean you should stop using electronics and, stop using electricity and start going to church and start living a lifestyle? That doesn't mean that, but it means that you could learn something from the Amish, and that's what I take away from that. What is the primary reason that Amish people are healthy? In my opinion, it comes from a couple of things. One, they're immersed in nature. They don't live near these big cities. They don't use a lot of electronics. They don't get a lot of exposure to blue light. And three, they have access to really high quality organic food. When I used to go to the farmer's market and I used to buy food from Amish people, I swear that was literally the highest quality food I ever ate in my life. It was literally the best food I ate in my life. And I'm like, okay, it must be because their food doesn't come with all these preservatives, all these other toxic ingredients. It must be because of that, right? It might be. But I'm thinking Amish people have such a nice life and have such a beautiful way that they achieve optimal health is by having access to really high quality food that's not infiltrated by all these toxic ingredients, which you can probably find at a farmer's market, all right? And they address the harmful effects of overexposure to blue light and EMF, right? They don't get a lot of EMF exposure and blue light exposure. You don't need to avoid electronics to achieve that. It's nearly impossible. Everyone needs to use electronics for something. But you should have a way of addressing your electronics use, right? You should be using red light or something similar, something that will help your body easily recover from any of the stress it receives from overexposure of blue light or EMF damage, right? It's something to keep in mind. You don't need to become Amish to become healthy, right? Because in the modern age, it is very difficult to live like that, especially to live money and live a regular life. But you can learn something from their lifestyle and use that to achieve your optimal health.